It is important that everyone understands that nothing happens to you that is a coincidence or that is by accident. Your thoughts and emotions are magnetic. They attract people, situations, and circumstances that are in alignment with them. And while we are on this exploration of the magnetic mind, it's crucial to recognize the fundamental truth that our thoughts and emotions are not mere byproducts of the brain. They are potent energies that interact dynamically with the universe. This concept, often viewed with skepticism, finds its roots in the ancient wisdom of mystics and the cutting edge revelations of quantum physics. The magnetic mind is a concept that challenges us to reconsider the potential of our consciousness and its influence on the fabric of reality. Quantum physics suggests that at the subatomic level, particles do not have definitive states independent of our observation. This startling discovery implies that the observation affects the observer through the act of observation, affects the observed. Thus, the power of the mind is not just an abstract idea, it is a scientific principle. If the mere act of observation can alter the state of particles, what then might the focused intention of the human mind achieve? Moreover, the law of attraction, a principle that states that like attracts like, comes into play when we discuss the magnetic mind. This law posits that the thoughts and emotions we hold generate an energetic field around us, a field that can attract events, situations, and people into our lives that match its resonance. While this idea may sound like wishful thinking, it is supported by the understanding that the universe is fundamentally made up of energy and vibration. Everything from the chair you sit on to the thoughts that flit through your mind is energy vibrating at different frequencies. To fully harness the magnetic mind, one must first cultivate an awareness of one's own mental and emotional patterns. This requires introspection and honesty. It is not enough to wish for positive outcomes. One must align their internal vibrations with those desired outcomes. Negative thoughts, doubts, and fears are also powerful attractors, and they can bring forth into one's life experiences that one might rather avoid. The art of transforming the mind into a magnet for positivity begins with mindfulness. By becoming acutely aware of our thoughts and feelings, we gain the ability to steer them, just as a gardener tends his garden, pulling out the weeds and planting seeds that will grow into beautiful flowers. We must tend to the garden of our mind, weeding out negativity and planting the seeds of positive intention. This process is not instantaneous, it is a journey. As we practice mindfulness, we engage in an ongoing process of choosing our thoughts and emotions, thereby shaping the energy we emit. With each positive thought, with each moment of genuine joy or gratitude, we reinforce the magnetic field that will attract similar energies. It's also important to recognize the role of the subconscious mind in this process. Our conscious thoughts are just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath them lie deeply ingrained beliefs and patterns that also contribute to our magnetic field. To change our reality, we must delve into the subconscious and reprogram these patterns. Techniques such as meditation, visualization, and affirmations are invaluable tools in this endeavor, allowing us to sink beneath the surface of the conscious mind and instill new, empowering beliefs. The subconscious mind is like fertile soil, and whatever we plant in it, through our habitual thoughts and beliefs, will grow. If we plant seeds of limitation and doubt, we limit our potential. But if we plant seeds of possibility and confidence, we open ourselves to a world of potential that is boundless. In the realm of synchronicity, we encounter the mysterious forces of the universe aligning in such a way that the boundary between the internal and the external begins to blur. This concept, which emerged from the analytical mind of Carl Jung, posits that what we perceive as coincidences are in fact the outcome of a confluence of our inner thoughts and the outer world. It is an invitation to view life as a canvas where the seemingly random strokes of fate are, in truth, the brushstrokes of deeper cosmic intelligence. Synchronicity suggests that the universe is inherently ordered in such a way that the observer, through their thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, plays a critical role in the unfolding of their own destiny. It is as though each person carries a unique frequency, and the universe responds in kind, resonating with our personal vibrations and bringing forth experiences that mirror our inner state. The science behind this phenomenon can be elusive, yet it has roots in the quantum realm, where the traditional laws of time and space do not apply. Quantum entanglement, a principle that Einstein famously referred to as spooky action at a distance, indicates that once two particles have interacted, they can affect each other's state instantaneously, no matter the distance apart. This suggests a universe where everything is connected in a web of unseen relationships, and our focused thoughts may indeed have an impact far beyond the confines of our own minds. Our perception is a powerful tool in discerning the occurrence of synchronistic events. The human mind is adept at recognizing patterns and assigning meaning to connections within our environment. This ability to find significance in the world around us is a testament to our innate desire to understand and control our surroundings. However, this same propensity also opens the door to perceiving a deeper layer of connection, one that aligns with the frequency of our thoughts and emotions. It's within this interplay of mind and matter that we find the essence of synchronicity. Our internal narratives and emotional landscapes are not isolated from the world. They are active participants in the creation of our reality. When we shift our internal dialogue to one of positivity and purpose, the external world seems to respond with coincidences and opportunities that align with our newfound perspective. In exploring the depths of synchronicity, it's essential to delve into the role of the subconscious mind. Our conscious intentions are just the surface. Beneath them, the subconscious works tirelessly, influenced by our deepest fears, desires, and beliefs. It's within this subconscious realm that the seeds of synchronicity are often planted. Through the consistent practice of mindfulness and positive thinking, we can influence the subconscious, thereby altering the pattern of synchronistic events that manifest in our lives. Furthermore, this exploration encourages an active engagement with the world. While it's crucial to be open to the messages the universe sends us, it's equally important to recognize that synchronicity is not a passive experience. It requires us to take action, to follow the signs and seize the opportunities that present themselves. It is in the melding of action with awareness that we find the true power of synchronicity. The discussion also extends to the art of recognizing and interpreting these meaningful coincidences. By cultivating a sense of awareness and attentiveness to the present moment, we can become more attuned to the synchronicities that often go unnoticed. Practices such as meditation, journaling, and even dream analysis can serve as gateways to understanding the language of the universe as it communicates through synchronicity. In a practical sense, living in harmony with synchronicity means setting clear intentions, fostering a state of gratitude, and developing a deep trust in the flow of life. It is about recognizing that while we may not always understand how or why certain events occur, there is an underlying order that, when embraced, can lead to a life of depth, meaning, and connection. Within the realm of thought and emotion, it's essential to grasp the profound concept that our inner workings, what we think and feel on a deep level, transcend the confines of our minds and have tangible effects on our reality. This understanding paves the way for a transformative journey, one where we come to realize that each thought we harbor carries a frequency, an energy that can move beyond the abstract and into the physical world. Thoughts, in their essence, are not just fleeting mental images or silent words whispered in the mind's ear. They are energetic patterns, each vibrating at a specific frequency. When we think, we emit these patterns into the universe, much like a radio tower broadcasts signals far and wide. These mental signals have the power to interact with and influence the environment around us, echoing the ancient Hermetic principle of as above, so below, as within, so without. The science of thought is backed by empirical research into the nature of consciousness and the brain's capacity to affect the material world. Studies in the field of psychokinese, for example, provide evidence that the human mind can influence physical systems. Additionally, the placebo effect, where the belief in a treatment's efficacy can lead to actual physiological changes, demonstrates the tangible impact of thought on the body. Emotions, too, are powerful agents of change. They are the force that charges our thoughts with energy, giving them momentum and direction. Every emotion we experience sends out a vibrational pulse into the world, and these pulses can attract like frequencies. When we feel love, gratitude, or joy, we send out high frequency vibrations that have the potential to attract positive experiences and opportunities into our lives. However, the converse is also true. Negative emotions such as fear, anger, and sadness emit lower frequencies that can attract experiences that resonate with those lower vibrations. This is why it becomes critical to become the master of one's emotional landscape, to consciously choose emotions that serve us and foster our growth. In this context, the brain acts as a complex processing unit, a generator of thought and emotion. Neuroscientific research has revealed that certain patterns of brain activity are associated with specific mental states. By learning to regulate these patterns through practices like meditation, mindfulness, and biofeedback, we can consciously influence our mental and emotional states, thus actively shaping the energy we emit. The heart, too, plays a pivotal role in this process. Research by organizations like the HeartMath Institute has shown that the heart emits an electromagnetic field that can be detected several feet away from the body. This field changes in accordance with our emotional state, suggesting that the heart is intimately involved in the process of emotional energy transmission. As we delve deeper into the nature of thought and emotion, it's important to recognize the feedback loop that exists between our internal and external worlds. Our thoughts and emotions influence our reality, and in turn, our perception of reality influences our thoughts and emotions. This cyclical relationship means that by changing one, we have the potential to change the other. To harness the power of our thoughts and emotions, we must develop an acute awareness of our habitual mental and emotional patterns. This involves observing our thoughts without judgment, recognizing the emotions that arise, and choosing to focus on those that serve our highest good. It's a process of cultivating a positive mental and emotional garden where seeds of beneficial thoughts and emotions are planted, nurtured, and allowed to flourish. The implications of this knowledge are profound. It means that we are not helpless bystanders in the unfolding drama of our lives. We are active participants with the power to direct the course of our personal narratives. By intentionally aligning our thoughts and emotions with the outcomes we desire, we can begin to draw these experiences toward us with the certainty of a magnet attracting iron filings. The narrative of human emotion is as old as time itself, shaping the contours of our personal and collective histories. Emotions are the color of our experiences, the texture of our memories, and the fuel that propels us forward or holds us back. They are not just ephemeral sensations, but powerful, energetic expressions that impact the physical, mental, and spiritual dimensions of our lives. Emotions are the language of the body, while thoughts are the language of the mind. When the two speak in harmony, there is coherence, a state where the heart and the brain operate in energetic synchronization. In this state, our ability to attract and create is amplified. However, When there is dissonance between thought and emotion, we find ourselves in a state of incoherence where our internal energies are in conflict, thus manifesting as a disordered reality. The currents of our emotions flow through every cell in our body, influencing the biochemical milieu within us. For instance, the emotion of love can release a cascade of positive neurotransmitters and hormones like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, which enhance our well being and have been shown to improve heart function, boost immunity, and increase longevity. Conversely, emotions rooted in stress, such as anxiety or anger, trigger the release of cortisol and adrenaline, preparing the body for a fight or flight response. While this response is beneficial in actual life threatening situations, its chronic activation can lead to a myriad of health issues, demonstrating the potent effect emotions have on our physical health. Emotions also act as a compass, guiding us towards what feels congruent with our being and away from what does not. They are a feedback mechanism, signaling when our thoughts and actions are aligned with our higher self and when they are not. When we learn to listen to our emotions and understand their language, we can navigate life with greater wisdom and clarity. Cultivating emotional intelligence is the art of recognizing, understanding, and managing our emotions. It involves becoming aware of the nuances of our emotional landscape and using that awareness to direct our actions and influence our thoughts in a positive manner. This emotional awareness is not innate. It is a skill that can be developed through practices such as mindfulness, reflective journaling, and deep introspection. In the process of mastering our emotions, we must also confront the shadowy aspects of our emotional selves, the unresolved traumas, the unacknowledged fears, and the suppressed anger. These are the emotional undercurrents that often drive our reactive patterns and attract experiences that resonate with those unresolved issues. Healing these emotional wounds is paramount to changing our vibrational state and thus changing the kind of experiences we attract. This healing might involve various modalities such as therapy, energy work, or spiritual practices. It is a journey that requires courage, commitment, and compassion towards oneself. Emotional mastery is not about suppressing negative emotions or feigning positivity. It is about acknowledging all emotions as valid parts of our human experience. It is about finding balance and harmony, understanding that each emotion has its place and time, and learning to choose which emotions we wish to foster and which we wish to release. The transformative power of emotions is perhaps most evident in the realm of human relationships. The emotions we project determine the nature of the connections we form. When we radiate love, empathy, and kindness, we attract relationships that are nurturing and fulfilling. If we harbor resentment, jealousy, or bitterness, we attract relationships that mirror these destructive feelings. Our emotional state is contagious. It not only affects us personally, but also those around us. Emotions can spread through a group or a crowd like wildfire, a phenomenon seen in everything from sports events to political rallies. This collective emotional energy can create a shared reality, a communal vibration that can be either constructive or destructive. In expanding our understanding of emotions, we come to recognize that they are not merely reactions to external stimuli, but are also proactive forces that can be used to shape our reality. By consciously choosing emotions that resonate with the life we desire, we align ourselves with the frequencies of that desired state of being. This exploration invites us to consider a life where emotions are not random occurrences but deliberate choices. It is a call to consciously engage with our emotional selves, to harness the energy of our emotional selves, to harness the energy of our emotions in the service of creating a life that reflects our highest aspirations. It is a journey towards emotional coherence, where the power of our emotions becomes a magnet for experiences that enrich our lives and elevate our existence.